go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to downtown Minneapolis at Huntington Bank Stadium, the home field of the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Golden Gophers will kick this away to get us going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Powering through. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
To throw, it's sharp. Quick completion to the tight end. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's found some room with the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Movement here from the tight end. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Design quarterback run. Will not be brought down. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. three tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Toss play to the outside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. And the ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
To throw, it's sharp. Receiver makes the grab. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that previous play. To bootleg here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Another handoff to him on second and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the point after is good. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Now they're running on the toss. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Ball handed off. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Back to pass. It's sharp. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
On the shotgun, here's an inside give. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. So the head coach will take advantage of that mistake by the offense and accept the penalty. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. As the first down is still going. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. Putting toward the end zone. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A much-needed score, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st down, it's play action. Fires it on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He's bringing it back. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
First down, looking for more now. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. They couldn't stop him there. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
Yeah, it's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
He gets loose. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
On third down, it's a handoff. Defense stuffs it right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got fourth and inches.
No gain on the play. First down for the offense.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's past the marker and still going. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Back to throw. It's Sharp. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Moves out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. And the Golden Gophers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Minnesota. So after the momentum shifts, Kirk, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, don't I have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last is going to be the offense, and the guy that has a chance to win this game may be going back and forth all game.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to throw. It's Sharp. The receiver grabs him. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
1st down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. 1st down and more. He's still running. Breaks into the clear. The 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line. Empty set now. 5 wide. QB keeper all the way. He's brought down out at the 46. The Golden Gophers will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the Golden Gophers will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Looking to throw. It's Sharp. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short completion. A third down play coming up. Big throw caught on the left side. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms. Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Throws out the stiff arm. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. So here's the first play of the drive now that began at the 41. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Picks up the first, looking for more. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Makes a quick grab. And the 2-point conversion is good. That makes this a 7-point game.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
To the air, it's Sharp. Looking to scramble. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Brings up second down.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, what a grab!
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Dogs are in the red zone now. They'll hand it off. End zone ahead. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Caught near the goal line, and he will score. Touchdown, Georgia.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Gets the first and still running. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Minnesota.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll try and run it with the fullback. They test the middle there, but get nothing. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Golden Gophers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the 2nd down play.
He's got 2. He's got 2. Military stun.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He escapes the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Payne. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Golden Gophers will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Chris, how about the offensive coordinator here trusting his quarterback to be able to make a play on the design QB run? Knew he'd take care of the ball and get positive yards, and he did even more. Comes up with a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Sharp. Defense is coming after him. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Bootleg looking to throw. On the move now. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, the offense tries to go with the play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with a sack.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Inside the 2, touchdown, Minnesota. What an amazing comeback here.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. That strong coverage there to tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Dropping back, it's Sharp. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
Second down after that completion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Golden Gophers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Fan off on 1st and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just not successful here on 2nd and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up 3rd down.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll be brought down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that 1st down marker.
Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Moves out of the pocket. Caught on the outside. It's Fisher. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Breaks loose at the 45. Now here he goes. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
Urgency here. Got to cut in this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And the back gets the football. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Toss it to the back, running left. the first down and still motoring. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his fourth rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
BHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Offense comes out to start this drive. Looking downfield, it's Sharp. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Grab down the middle. It's Fisher. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. What a catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Dogs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
There's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The sure hands. It's Fisher. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass. It's Sharp. Caught over the middle. It's Fisher. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs in the late stages of this game.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on fourth down in the fourth quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
back with the ground game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. The quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. He'll hand it off. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that 1st down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Now, a 4th down.
And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away.
To kick it away.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive. We start at the 28. Dropping back. It's Sharp. Grabbed by the receiver. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for a late deep shot. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
What a touchdown here to pull them within 1 with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for 2 to try to take the lead.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And he'll leave the ball deep down that right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs get as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
And the offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Minnesota.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Georgia. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They scored, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk,